Hey everybody, welcome back to another dicondissectional production. Recently I've made a bunch of videos about just artists that I've been listening to recently and some stuff that I have been doing. And most of those videos format is me showing you a song I've already heard before. In this video, I couldn't really pick a song off the album that I've listened to a few times by this artist to showcase. So instead, I'm going to do a song I actually haven't heard before. So this is an actual reaction here to Daniel Johnston, which is one of the most the experience of listening to Daniel Johnston is one of the most unique things that I've done with an artist because it's less listening for incredible lyrics or incredible musicianship and more of getting lost in the mind of a human being that is incredibly interesting. And a deeply troubled individual, but at the same time, like, had some type of childlike innocence left. Like it's such a it's a very strange experience. So I've been listening to the album "Hi, How Are You" by Daniel Johnston, which is a very interesting record. You kind of have to be in a certain mindset to listen to it. You have to, have set expectations of like, this is a thing that a guy made all by himself, and you just kind of have to take it for what it is. Like, the recording quality isn't very good, it isn't objectively good, I guess, or like what is standard or anything like that. It's very lo-fi. The vocals are very, all of it can be very off-putting, but if you can get past that, it's a very interesting and eye-opening experience. At least it was for me. And it's like the piano and the guitar and the whatever he's using for percussion, all of it with the lo-fi recording quality gives the whole thing a very eerie and sad feeling. Again, I have to be in a specific mindset to really listen to "Hi, How Are You" and like enjoy it. But when I am, it'll be like, oh my goodness, this is so good. So yeah. But anyway, this song is called "True Love Will Find You in the End." I have not heard it. I've had other people request it, and I think it's, along with "Story of an Artist," his like most well-known song. So yeah, Daniel Johnston, "True Love Will Find You in the End." Only less than 2 minutes long. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
True love will find you in the end. You'll find out just who was your friend. Don't be sad, I know you will. But don't give up until true love will find you in the end. This is a promise with a catch. Only if you're looking can it find you. 'Cause true love is searching too. But how can it recognize you unless you step out into the light, the light? Don't be sad, I know you will. But don't give up until true love will find you in the end.
Yeah. True love will find you in the end. What beautiful lyrics. Those are some of the best lyrics I've actually heard from him. Wow. Okay. Um, oh, wait. What's this? Beautifully Strange World of Outsider Music. I think I watched this video right here. I would highly recommend it. It's by a channel called Alpha Media. The video is called "The Beautifully Strange World of Outsider Music." And while I don't entirely agree with that like label being put on it, he talks about a few different albums, like I think he talks about Daniel Johnston and a few other people who are kind of in the same category, and kind of helps you kind of prime yourself for listening to records like that, or The Philosophy of the World by the Shags, or some of the other stuff that, like, I think, who are some people that really liked? I think Kurt Cobain liked Daniel Johnston. I think Frank Zappa liked Philosophy of the World, stuff like that. You know, there's definitely a lot of things that you can find if you know where to look that are very, they're very raw and they're very real. And I don't know, I like it. All right. Rest in peace, Daniel Johnston. Your songs helped me a lot when I was going through high school. May your beautiful music live on forever. I never cried at a piece of media until I heard this song. I've seen so many movies and felt bad for characters, but never actually broke a tear. But learning about how awful Johnston's early life was and then hearing this is totally different. It's so clumsy and awkward, but such genuine optimism from someone who was dealt such an awful hand in life. I can hear him wanting to convey this message by any means he can, even if he's not equipped with all conventional knowledge of writing music. He just wants to share his hope that bad. And the fact that it is so flawed makes it so much more human. It is beautiful and heartbreaking at the same time. May he rest in peace. I consider him a legend. There's something very endearing about the lack of perfectionism that he has in his music. He plays songs because he absolutely loves doing it. He doesn't care if it sounds kind of sloppy or if the instrumentals aren't tuned right. It's like he becomes completely a part of whatever he's playing, and all the imperfections let his soul and emotions shine straight through the music like sunlight shining through a dirty, broken window. But the window's physical state represents decades of experience and circumstances beyond your control, making it a beautiful symbol as well. Rest in peace. You were a very special person. Yeah. Those two comments perfectly illustrate why, yeah. So I'm going to link down below the album, Hi, How Are You? Yeah. One of the things I loved about this song is the optimism of it, but also how he's like, true love will find you in the end, but you have to go looking for it, like it's a good message. Like, it's not just an optimistic message. It's also has multiple other things going for it. So yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that people found him, And that's what sucks about the industry right now, and what has sucked about the industry forever, is that it's difficult for people to get discovered. Obviously, it'll make a little bit more sense if something like this is not discovered, right away. But there's so many great bands, like great bands who are incredible musicians or incredible lyricists or whatever, who just go completely under the radar, And a lot of people just say the music industry is dying, or there's no good music anymore, or all this other stuff, instead of, I don't know, actually looking and finding, like, good music comes out all the time. Yeah. Which, how am I going to demonstrate that? There's a group that I want to showcase on the channel, and I don't really know how to do it yet still. I'm still trying to figure out how to, like, explain about the group. It's kind of, whatever. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Daniel Johnston is a very special artist, a very unique artist. Like they said, it's not perfect, but that's kind of what makes it perfect and what makes it unique. And, yeah. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you guys soon. Deathstroke 9 out. That was Daniel Johnston. True love will find you in the end. Beautiful song.